You could feel overwhelmed if you're just getting started in the area of personal finance. It's not essential to think of managing your money as a difficult endeavor. You can learn how to manage your finances well and make your money work for you with the appropriate counsel and direction. Here are 10 essential personal finance tips for beginners. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. Number 1. Make a budget. The first step towards financial freedom is creating a budget. This process includes setting and maintaining financial objectives, keeping tabs on your earnings, outgoings, and saves, and actively managing your money. If you manage your money well, you may be able to keep tabs on the money that goes into and comes out of your accounts, and you'll be less inclined to spend money on items you don't need or take on additional debt. Setting a financial objective that is largely focused on how money will be handled should be a part of creating a budget. Building spending limits, coming up with a saving strategy to ensure sure money is put away for more significant objectives, and building up an emergency fund are all included in this. Number 2. Automating your finances. Making sure that money is handled intelligently and efficiently could be helped by automation. You may lay a strong financial foundation and adopt a hands-off attitude to money management by automating your accounts. Bill payment, bank account transfers, savings and investment account contributions, and even tax returns may all be performed automatically with the use of automation technologies. Additionally, automating your accounts promotes sensible spending and saving practices while using less effort. Additionally, it lessens your chance of overdrawing your account or skipping a payment. Number 3. Building an emergency fund. For financial stability, it is crucial to have an emergency reserve. An emergency fund is a put-aside amount of money that may be used for unforeseen costs like a job loss, unplanned medical expenditures, vehicle repairs, or home upkeep. People and their families may be protected from facing financial hardships in times of need by having an emergency fund in place. Families should have a reserve of 6 to 12 months worth of living expenditures, while individuals should have a reserve of 3 to 6 months. Number 4. Paying off debt. Even though paying off debt could be difficult, success is possible with the right preparation and commitment. Even while debt, particularly from credit cards and loans, may rapidly accumulate over time, it is still feasible to pay it off with the appropriate strategy. Creating a budget that correctly reflects the money coming in and going out is the first step in paying off debt. People may reduce their debt and get closer to financial independence by setting spending limits and making sure that money is put aside for debt repayment. To experience a feeling of achievement and the motivation to keep going, it is also advised to start with the lowest debt and work your way up to the highest debt. Number 5. Save for retirement. Retirement preparation is a critical first step towards financial freedom. The sooner retirement savings are begun, the more time the funds have to grow and provide a higher income. People may be able to save money for retirement more easily by implementing one of the numerous retirement plans offered, including a 401k or IRA. When establishing retirement accounts, it's critical to specify how investments will be distributed and how much money will be put in each month. When developing a retirement plan, people should consider their present financial condition, their future aspirations, and their ambitions for their retirement lifestyle. Number 6. Spend within your means. The key to keeping your finances stable is to live within your means. To put it another way, you should avoid taking out more cash than you have or spending more than you earn. After paying your regular expenses, you should utilize any spare money to save for the future. Understanding and keeping an eye on your expenditures is crucial if you want to stay out of debt. Make a budget first. This will enable you to control your spending and manage your income and costs. Subtract your monthly costs, such as rent, credit card and student loan payments, as well as food, from your income each month. The balance might be utilized for personal expenses. Create an emergency savings account and be prepared for anything. You can begin using a cash-only budget to help you better monitor and control your expenditures. Being conscious of your expenditures makes it simpler to adhere to a plan and prevent overspending. You may only spend what you have on hand and put aside money for certain expenditures when you adhere to a cash-only budget. Next, lower your spending. Start with the extras, like eating out. If you anticipate going overboard, make a plan and establish how much you'll allow yourself to spend each week on dining out. When buying purchases, make an effort to evaluate pricing and stay away from impulsive choices. Gain from bargains, promotions, reward schemes, and discounts as well. Number 7. Track your expenses. Another crucial step in living within your means is keeping track of your expenditures. This allows you to keep an eye on your expenditures and ensure that your budget is being followed. Start by separating your purchases into necessities and desires. Demands are things or costs that are required to satisfy everyday and fundamental demands. Things or expenses that, although being alluring, are not necessities are called wants. Prioritize these desires and necessities, and then begin keeping track of every purchase you make under each heading. There are several ways to keep track of your expenditures. To keep track, you may use a spreadsheet, notebook, app, or online tool. Whatever approach you use, be sure it is well planned and effective. By doing this, you may assess your actual expenditure and see any areas where you could be overpaying. Number 8. Develop a plan to improve your credit score. The ability to have future loans authorized and qualify for reduced interest rates may be facilitated by having a good credit score. There are several steps you may take to raise your credit score, such as: you may prevent late penalties and demonstrate your dependability to potential lenders by paying all of your payments on schedule. Repayment of debt. It's critical to settle any outstanding loans, credit card balances, and other types of debt you may be holding. Reduce your debt-to-income ratio by paying off your debt as rapidly as you can. Prudent credit usage. Try to keep your financial commitments to a minimum and only use credit cards when absolutely necessary. Keep track of your credit payment restrictions and refrain from taking on more debt than you can manage to prevent overextending yourself. By routinely reviewing your credit report, you may identify inaccuracies, fraud, and other problems that can be detracting from your credit score. You should check your credit report at least once a year. Number 9. Start investing. Investing is one of the key components of wealth creation. Therefore, it's critical to get started as soon as feasible. Among your investing options are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and so on. Create automated investing programs to have your money invested for you. You may program the automatic transfer of money from your bank account to an investing account using automated investment plans. You won't have to worry about manually transferring the money each month if you do it this way. Number 10. Reduce non-essential expenses. Expenditures that are not required for day-to-day living are referred to as non-essential expenditures. A few examples of non-essential expenditure include the purchase of pointless items, entertainment, and travel. Prioritizing and planning your finances so that needs come first before desires is key. But it's as important to understand that cutting down on needless expenses is critical to living within your means. Start by cutting down on lesser costs like streaming service fees or the frequency of your clothing purchases. You could choose less costly alternatives to the traditional ones. For instance, you may choose to view films online rather than in the theater. You may check out books from the library rather than purchasing them. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.